Sad moment to Felix, a Nollywood actor, after losing his wife to the cold hands of death. This is entertainment news on Viewer Television. I am Patient CD. Let's take a break. When we come back, details of this gist and more will come your way. Stay tuned. Welcome back. If you're just joining, this is entertainment news on Viewer Television, and we're looking at a very interesting story and a sad one at that. So now let's look at the details of this gist. The popular Nollywood actor Felix Omokodion has lost his wife to cold hands of death. Report has it that the 37-year-old movie star took to his official Instagram page to share the sad news. Felix penned a tribute for his late wife alongside a series of photos showing the beautiful moments they shared together. The thespian described his late wife as his guardian angel, partner, heart best friend, angel, and everything. This is really sad. Just imagine you losing someone that you really care about, especially your spouse. It's really sad when you lose someone at that kind of situation. So, Felix is actually writing all the heartfelt, all this, the things going on between him and his wife in his Instagram page, saying a lot about his partner. But unfortunately, she is no more. So, we pray that he gets the comfort that he needs from everyone around him and also from the Almighty. So, next on our list, we have the African Center in London, which will present Fuji a multi-dimensional exhibition which tells the story of the Fuji music genre. So Fuji is one of the most important genre in Nigeria history and now has its influence, or rather, yes, has influenced the Afrobeat artists who top the charts today, such as Burna Boy and Wizkid and Davido is not excluded. So throughout the exhibition, there will be archive, footage, and artifacts to explore the belligerent past of Fuji music, highlights its founding footprints, and celebrates its rich subculture from the early 1960s to the present day. Opera will be told through archival footage of previous performances, audio installation, and incredible memorabilia across the 60-year history of Fuji music. So, when you have opera that has to do with footage and archival performances of a previous genre to show that this has actually been existing. So I was actually reading further where I saw that Fuji has actually started from where people sing it or people do it because they want to, maybe they are calling for prayers, that's in Islam in Nigeria. That's part of the western part of Nigeria. So it started from that, and before you know it, it was so good to the ears, and people started listening to it. And the king of Fuji actually have like 40 albums, I mean 40 tracks and some few albums on that Fuji. So it's actually good. They've done a lot in the Fuji world and a lot of people are enjoying. I know that there are some parties that in the Western world, in the Western country, like in the Western part of Nigeria in this country. So you find out that if people don't play Fuji They won't dance. They will like, is it that this party is not interesting enough or what? Or are they not supposed to bring one of the Fuji artists for us to dance to it? Because this is one part of this genre that people really like in the West in Nigeria. So let's move on to music maestro Don Jazzy, who has unveiled the secret marriage of his talented artist Johnny Drille. The Nigerian producer and talent manager announced that the beloved R&B artist has been married to his partner for a year. He made this revelation in the post on Instagram as he shared a photo captured on the day of the couple's wedding. The picture showcased the radiant newlyweds exuding happiness and love. Drille had officially acknowledged his secret marriage in his latest music video for the song The Best Part. So, nobody would think that Johnny Drille is married. People just, all these mysterious marriage, all these secret weddings that we don't know. A lot has been happening. And social media did not even, there is no way, social media did not even post. There's not even, just something to tell us that this Johnny Drille is married. There's nothing like that. If not for Don Jazzy that came out and said, okay, and posted it. And imagine they've been married for a year and nobody knows that Johnny Drille is married. And he's married to one of one of the people in Mohit's record. So it's actually really interesting when you find out that people like this, their private life, it's their private life, while the public life is a public life. So if he's producing the music, he's coming out here to say, okay, I have a music, blah, blah, blah. He's doing a lot of promotions for the music while he is married. And I know that he has a lot of ladies that are saying, it's Johnny Drille that I like. But his songs too are really nice. But most of these artists, they will just sing and they'll put something. They will be doing the lyrics. Most of them, that's actually what is happening to them. Imagine this, The Best Part. Nobody knows that was actually his marriage story. Nobody knows. So these people, they have a way of doing it. But I believe we should all respect people's private life. But thank God to Don Jazzy. We're able to know that Johnny Drille is married. Moving on. We have Liam Neeson tears in Retribution as immersive ticking clock thriller that straps audience in for a high-octane ride of redemption and revenge. When a mysterious caller puts a bomb under his car seat, Mark Turner Neeson begins a high-speed chase across the city to complete a specific series of tasks. With his kids strapped in the back seat and a bomb that will explode if they got out of the car. A normal commute becomes a twisted game of the life or death as Matt follows the stranger's increasingly dangerous instruction in a car race against time to save his family. Let's check it out.
It's not mine.
Hello, Matt.
Sorry, who is this?
There is a bomb under your seat. If you... Do I have your attention?
Did I do something to you?
You sound so guilty.
What do you want?
Drive to this location.
Honey, something's happened. There's a man who has put a bomb in the car. Under our seats, there are pressure triggers. We can't get out. The car will explode. We're here.
Listen very carefully, or I kill you. Open the glove box. Shoot him.
Why are you doing this? What have I ever done to you?
Dad!
His life or yours.
Matt, I'm your best friend.
You're a murderer now, Matt.
So So Retribution is one of the movies. That's if you're looking for a movie this summer, Retribution is actually one of the movies you should be anticipating. You could see the trailer. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. And Nisem is actually a good actor, and I can't wait to watch that movie because it's really going to be interesting. All right, it's time for a break here on Entertainment News. When we come back, we still have gist for you, so stay with me.
Pararam pra reparar, estão ouvindo esse som, pulsando seco no ar, merece nossa atenção. Preparem bem os sensores para poder captar. Parem usinas, motores.
Good morning, gentlemen. I'm at the Envoy Hotel, Diplomatic Drive 305, here for a business weekend. It's been an amazing stay. Conference hall and business facilities here are stylish and innovative. The Envoy Hotel is luxury, esoteric, opulence, for ultimate comfort.
Discerning travelers, we are more than just a place to stay. We are an icon of comfort, style, and thoughtful luxury. We are Envoy Hotel.
Before you came round, my heart would never beat like
The story of a charmer and his crush.
Before you came round, I was ready to slow down. Before you came round, I was heading for a small disaster. Before you came round, I was ready to blow me down.
Tat Fragrance, the new luxury fragrance for men and women.
Welcome back from the break. If you're just joining us, this is Entertainment News on VR Television. So, we have our next story, which has to do with a Hong Kong-born American pop singer, Coco Lee, beloved in Asia for her diva riffs and as the voice of Disney Mulan in Mandarin, Jai, according to an announcement from her family. The 48-year-old had suffered from depression in recent years, but her condition deteriorated drastically over the last few months, her family said. So Coco was hospitalized after attempting to take her own life, despite the best effort of the hospital team to rescue and treat her from the coma. She finally passed away. Her fluency in Cantonese, Mandarin, and English helped Lee access a fan base not only in Hong Kong, mainland China, and Taiwan, but also in Southeast Asia countries like Singapore, Malaysia, as well as in Australia. Suicide is not the best option for you. And a lot of people are actually going through depression. It's really sad. A lot of people are going through depression. A lot of people are dying because of being depressed of one thing or the other. Coco Lee has really been good. She's really good. She's one person that I would say she has achieved. She has, in the entertainment world, she has actually done well for herself, but it's actually a sad time and a sad moment to hear that these people that we actually put, like, this is who we say, or this is the set of people that we put out there as our public figures, then they'll come out with stories. You hear that this one has been depressed, this one died, this one has been going through violence and everything. But this is really sad. Her family really tried to help. In every situation, there should be one or two persons that you are very sure and confident to say the things that are disturbing you. And people, again, if they're telling you something, I'm depressed about this or so thing, that doesn't mean that you should use your mouth to tell the whole world that, okay, this is what this person is going through. It's actually not good. It's actually not a good thing. People are dying because of this depression of a thing, but it's not an option. I think you should find something. You should find a way to get out of depression. Depression is not. It's not a good thing. It's really sad that she just died like that. May her soul rest in peace. Okay, moving on, we have actress Regina, who has celebrated the official resumption of her husband, Ned Nwoko, as a senator in the Red Chamber. Nwoko on June 13th took the oath of office and was officially inaugurated as a member of the 10th Senate of the National Assembly. In a new video posted on her Instagram page, the representative of the people of Anioma, Delta North, was seen at the premises of the Senate and exchanging pleasantries with the colleagues. Regina expressed faith in her husband and his capabilities to deliver on the task ahead. She emphasized on her, and she really emphasized on her and the people being behind him as he kickstarts his journey at the Senate. So it's good to have a supporting wife. It's good to have a loving wife. It's good to have somebody that will come out and say, okay, I am solemnly behind you, my husband. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that cute? So I remember when people were actually criticizing this same lady, that, why would she go and marry somebody that is far older than her? And again, the same social media is coming out to say that she really made the best decision. Like she did the best thing that she could ever do by marrying that man, because she's living a better life. Like, there's nothing out there on the street though. So she's really enjoying herself, and it's really interesting. When you see them together, you'll be like, wow, this union is really growing. This union is really beautiful. So for you to have a loving wife like that will come out Imagine her posting it on her Instagram page. Isn't that cute? That's love. So people are really enjoying this love. Oh, that's so sweet. Next, we have the Mark Zuckerberg tweeted for the first time in more than a decade after the release of his latest invention, the Threads application. Meta's Instagram official unveiled Threads at it's strategically poised to threaten Elon Musk's Twitter platform. After the announcement, Mark Zuckerberg tweeted a photo of identical Spider-Man facing off. This comes after Elon Musk challenged the Meta founder Mark Zuckerberg to a cage fight. Threads is capitalizing on the series of missteps at the Twitter since Musk acquired the company for over $44 billion in October. It's cut thousands of employees, losing content moderation policies, and put users and advertisers through a spate of technical challenges. And the latest controversial policy change, Twitter limited the number of tweets users who can view daily and measure marks called temporary to fend other data scrapers and bots. So, this app has been taking a lot of people's mind. Since when this app has emerged, a lot of people have joined this app. I think within few hours, it was already 10 million. Then it reached, as of today, as of this morning, it was over 30 million sign-ups already. So, this app actually have more advantage than the Twitter, because Elon Musk has really been restricting people, restricting content, making people to really not enjoy Twitter again. Imagine you being restricted to viewing viewing people's tweets for like, I think 600 a day, and it's cost $8. That's like 6,000 naira. So you can imagine this new app that it synchronizes with your Instagram. Once you have this app, you'll be able to automatically, like the people that are following you on Instagram, they will actually join. Once they see you on Threads app, they will just follow you. You already have. And again, it has a lot of advantage, because you are, as you're communicating with, as you're tweeting or you're messaging, you're communicating through a tweet or through like the process of communication in the app. It's like you're communicating directly. Now you're closer to the next person that you're communicating with. Not that you'll be tweeting, you see some people will be tweeting and you see hashtag. You say, no, this one is directly you're communicating with the next person. If you're going to be commenting on the Burna Boy, it's like you're talking to him personally. You know? That's it brings this closer kind of communication relationship. And again, people on Twitter will be able to post, or are posting, if you want to post your video, is 2 minutes 20 seconds. But now on this Threads app, it's 5 minutes. So a lot of people are actually enjoying, a lot of people have joined. And now Elon Musk, the Twitter father say that he's a copycat. What will he do exactly? Or copy some kind of features that were on Twitter. Why will he copy it and do it on the app? He's threatening to sue Mark on that app. But the app is really interesting. You could see people, even this morning, our president joined it. It's really sweet to see that things like this are happening. So, Mark is making money and he's really considering a lot of people. Imagine in Twitter, your content, you have been restricted. You have to pay for your verification. Everything is, even though I know it's business, I'm not trying to condemn it. It's business. This is business, and this is the business of billionaires. And everybody has a fair ground to do whatever they want to do. I'm not saying Twitter is still good. Twitter is wonderful. But we have another one that you can really do all of these things without being restricted. So, but I know my people, they will still be doing the Twitter, which they find Twitter has been developed in a way where, as you are tweeting, it has reached thousands, billions. You don't want to know within a second. So Twitter is good, but we just have restrictions where Threads doesn't have restriction, and people are really fastly joining the other application, the other app. So really, I was actually saying, let me wait and see when I'm going to join. But if you find it interesting, you can get the app. So most times when I come to the end of every gist, because we had a lot of gist, we have from A to Z round the entertainment world. And this is the end of today's or this week's episode. My name is Patient City. I will see you next week with lots and lots of gist. Stay tuned and watch all our interesting programs on Viva Television. Have a good day. Bye.